You guys, we have some exciting news to talk about today. Life by You and also Paralives, how to buy and trade cars. This was the last thing I was expecting from them, at least this soon. And we know that there have been some changes, some improvements with the user interface. So hopefully we'll actually be able to see them in full size, full 1080p quality now, which is so exciting. Just the look here at the first frame of this video, I'm already liking what I'm seeing. This is going to be such a fun, exciting aspect of Life by You, something we haven't seen in a life sim since literally The Sims 3 with cars, as we still don't have drivable, functional cars in The Sims 4. And honestly, at this point, I don't think we will ever have that. But I want to explain why I've been so sporadic with uploading on YouTube. I have been really sick the past week or two, and I've just been popping in when I feel like I really need to make a video. So I haven't been going out on my way to, upload and edit, film, and all of that stuff, as it really hurts right now to do those things. But I am starting to feel just a little bit better. And also, come on now, cars, guys, cars. All right, without further ado, let's jump into this brand new video clip that Life by You has posted, how to buy and trade cars.
What's up, everybody? I'm Gabriel, your friendly neighborhood game designer. Today, we're looking at buying vehicles. We are at the car dealership, so let's go shopping. Buying a vehicle in Life by You is super easy.
Oh man, I'm so excited. You guys, this is genuine excitement and genuine happiness. I don't know, I'm getting the same feelings that I got with The Sims 3. Look at all of the bikes outside. Oh my gosh, the cars are a bit on the I don't want to say shiny side, but just very reflective. Don't know how I feel about that, but they still look really good. Again, like I have said many times, there's plenty of time for them to make changes, make adjustments, polish things up, and they've even said that they will, as we know that the early access that was planned for next month has now been canceled and delayed until March of 2024. So lots will be changing, but just like I expected, we do have a look here at the new user interface. You can see in full quality, this looks so much better. One of my favorite improvements out of all of this here is the fact that they changed the little icons down in the center where the need panel is. I was not a fan of those old icons. I think they look like absolute utter crap. I didn't want to say that because I felt like it was just mean and harsh, but now everything actually feels consistent, and I love the purple theme that they have going on here. I will say, I hope that there is an option in the settings menu to scale that UI, to make it bigger or to make it smaller. I think that is a good standard size, but personally, I prefer the UIs to be just a little bit on the smaller side. So I hope that we are able to scale that, but the quality of everything else here just looks really good. And all the cars on the outside, it looks like we have some more old-timey cars. We have a van of some sort, some smaller, lower price vehicles, and of course, inside some more higher end vehicles. That's gonna be a thing. I doubt they're gonna actually put name brand cars in like Ferrari, Porsche, Ford, Chevrolet. Probably need licensing and stuff for all of that, but I'm sure we'll have our knockoff versions for the game, which I'm super excited to see.
If you have the money for it, all you have to do is walk up to the vehicle and click purchase.
160,000? That sounds about right for a car like that though, so I am not even gonna complain.
But let's say you want this same vehicle, but in a different color. You have to click it, click this little button here in the middle, and then you can change the color. Thinking Hot Rod Red.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give us that customization, a freaking color wheel on pretty much everything. We know The Sims 4 can't relate with that.
Yeah, that looks good. Once you purchase the vehicle, the car keys will be in your inventory and they will automatically be activated.
That's cool how you actually get the car keys. I wonder if you can pick those up and drag those to other characters or humans and then they can drive the car, or if you can have multiple keys, multiple sets of them duplicated. Gosh, I can't get over how good this looks. The UI improvements really changed a lot for me. The game just feels more comfy and cozy now. I've always really liked the general vibe of the game, but something has just really transformed, and I can't be the only one. Like, don't you guys really like those changes? Like, I love that purple. I will say, and I did see a comment in one of my previous videos about the UI. Some people were talking about accessibility and how there should be an option in the settings to either make it a darker purple or make it like a clear, so that it's just, you know, easier on the eyes, because for some people this particular shade of purple is just really bright. And I absolutely agree. I hope that there are settings in the options so that we can adjust that color, or at least choose a different shade of purple, just to minimize eye strain as much as possible.
So if I wanted to go driving this car around, I could. I've cheated myself quite a bit of money, so I still have something left over. Let's see if I can afford maybe this car. And I will maybe get it in white. Click purchase, and now we have that car as well. So yes, you can buy multiple vehicles. So you can see this little yellow dot signals that this luxury sedan is the vehicle that is activated for us. If I wanted to switch to driving my fancy sports car, I just click it and click activate.
I like that. So you have to activate the keys so your character is going to know which car they're going to use. That makes sense. I guess the activate the keys, what Gabriel just did here, is probably a very similar fashion to The Sims 3, where you set a car as like your primary car. Like, that's the car that your character is going to use automatically, like autonomously. I'm assuming it's working in a very similar fashion.
And now my character will drive the red sports car around town. Okay, I know it may have been excessive to buy 2 cars in one day, but my plan was to gift one of them to my good friend Jenny Burton here. So I'll click on her and click the trade interaction. And now I have the luxury sedan keys. I can just drag them over into her inventory, and now she is the owner of that car. And just for good measure, let's maybe give a little bit of gas money. How's $100?
Okay, that's really cool. I like that. So you can give and exchange money, swap the keys over. I'm assuming you don't need to actually pick up the car and give them the car. You just need to give them the keys, which makes sense because no human or sim or character or even person in real life is going to be fitting a car in their backpack. You know, doesn't make sense. So I like that.
And now if we switch to Jenny Burton.
I love his outfit. I really love his outfit, I must say. I wish that when they were interacting for the trade, he didn't just walk behind her and face the opposite way. It would have been nice if they would have walked up together to look at each other and communicate, then trade. That felt a little weird, but probably the only like little critique that I could have at this time.
We can go into our inventory. We can see the car keys that our good friend Charles has given us, and we can activate that as a vehicle. And now Jenny will drive the luxury sedan. And there you have it. That is how you purchase vehicles in Life by You, customize them, and even give them to your friends. I hope you've enjoyed that quick look, and I can't wait to share with you more of what we have. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. I'm so excited for this. Look at this. The car looks beautiful out in the world and the environment and the sun reflecting on it. There's so much to learn about this game. So much to discover, and of course, they have already revealed that they're going to be improving things and polishing things up. The user interface already looks so much better. It's more appealing to me. And I don't know why, but like even the lighting looks different. Like the lighting in this video in particular just looks so much better. I feel like there's more contrast than in some of the clips that we've seen before. But driving cars is just one thing I'm so excited to explore with this game. So let me know what you guys think down below of this brand new video clip, buying and trading cars. Do you have any questions? Do you have any concerns, any thoughts from what was showed off in this video, any critiques? Oh, you guys thought I was done. Oh no, we're gonna be talking about Paralives as well. And I figured since I'm just not feeling the best today, I don't want to split this into 2 videos and have to edit twice. I'm sorry, I want to lay down. I'm tired, but I am so excited for Paralives. We have a whole Patreon post on bills, guys, on bills. And we actually have an actual photograph of of their team. This is so cool. You guys, I love the Paralives team. If you don't know me, okay, if you're like kind of new here, if you haven't really been watching me for the past couple of years, I love Paralives. I love the Paralives team. They're like the best team ever. They send me so many postcards. They're all on my fridge. Like my fridge is covered in Paralives postcards and they all sign them. Like they are the best, most sweetest team. And let me just tell you, this group of individuals, like they are so passionate about what they're making. Like Paralives is a passion project, and that's why I cannot wait for this game to come out. It is going to be good. It is going to be perfect.
In today's post, I, Alex, will share a first look at the in-game billing feature that Alejandro has recently developed. We're not talking real-life money here, just in-game paradigms. This system will be used by your para folks to pay things like lot taxes and electricity bills. Before we get started, I wanted to show you a picture from a team activity we did recently. It was a lot of fun.
This is adorable. I love this.
The weather was gray, but it didn't affect our happiness level. In Paralives, any household who owns a lot will have to pay bills. Why are you adding one of real life's worst features into a video game, you might ask? Well, there's many reasons.
Realism. I say this all the time. Give us the realism, please. I got like hairs hanging from the tip of my nose. I want all the realism, okay? I am so excited to check this out. I saw some thumbnails on social media. I saw little bits of things here and there. I didn't read anything, but like I was like, I need to check this out. Also, I hope they introduce like child support and alimony and stuff because we don't have those things in The Sims 4. They're a part of, I think it's the SMB Bank mod or the Bills mod. There's like a bunch of mods that give you all those really cool things, and also the ability to take out loans and have advanced finances, because with The Sims 4 in the base game, you don't really have advanced finances. It's very basic, very simple, and I hope all those things are implemented into the game from the start with Paralives. That would be so amazing.
Keycap 1 adding a bit of challenge to the game by inciting you to find sources of income to cover expenses. Keycap 2 having to manage and think about how the objects you place in your house will impact the costs.
Absolutely.
Keycap 3 find interesting ways to reduce the bills and cut expenses while playing.
It's going to just give you a better playing experience. There's more to think about. There's more to worry about. There's a bigger equation with your game. And that's something personally that I love. I want to know, what are my paras doing that's driving their bill up? What can they do to reduce it? And the fact that this is going to be covered in the base game makes me a very happy Mafu.
How does billing work exactly? Let's take a look at it using the lot and house we showcased a couple weeks ago. As you can see, this place has many items that consume electricity and water. These will need to be paid for on each bill in addition to the lot taxes.
And they've got a lot of stuff circled here. They've got lamps, they've got lights, we have a TV, it looks like a little heating system, the tub, the toilet, the sink, all of the kitchen appliances, fridge, stove, microwave, dishwasher, there's a laptop in the dining area. So a lot is at play here with this system. And it looks like we're really gonna dive into what the factors are.
I hope the bill won't be too high. Should be good though. The size of this house is nothing compared to the 3-story high mansion I started building the other day. The bills are coming in once every 7 days. This number and many other parameters such as the price of electricity and water are tweakable using the modding tools of the game.
Oh wow, that's nice. So the parameters that make up the bills can be changed using the modding tools. I really like that. Okay, so we have our first look at the bill interface here.
The bill interface. It shows a breakdown of the cost, the total amount to pay, and a button to easily settle the bill. The costs will be tweaked as we test and play with the values of the in-game economy.
Cool, so that's gonna be an adjustment over time. We have lot taxes, 1% of 22,700, assuming that's the price of the lot. Electricity, the amount consumed, and of course the same goes for water. So you have a full breakdown here, and of course your total bills.
Okay, good, not too expensive, but I have a feeling my para folks would prefer to pay less if there's any way to reduce the next bills. Investing in objects that generate electricity could be interesting.
Okay, so we're getting eco lifestyle in the base game. We love that, right? Okay, Paralives team. We love eco lifestyle, but I mean, when you think of it this way, we're really just eliminating an unnecessary DLC. Like something like this absolutely could and should be included in a life simulation based game. But okay, I mean, no shade to EA. I see what they did and why they did what they did, but you can't tell me this isn't fucking cool.
That should help. You might remember these objects from our Earth Day 2020 Patreon post. They have been revamped since then. Great. I went a bit strong with my investment in energy production. I'm now making money out of it by selling the surplus to the city. Maybe there's an item that could provide water. Spoiler, there isn't. Yet, at least.
So there isn't, but I guess they have plans to do that. And you can see there's a positive amount in green for electricity because it's being produced on their lot and they're able to sell it and earn money from it. So that's really nice.
Another idea we are testing is receiving a small amount of money per child who currently lives in your household. This could help players who like to raise big families and need a bit of extra money to buy furniture and various items for the kids.
So would that be like government assistance, or I guess they would just call it child allowance? I also hope that there's a setting to turn some of these things on and off, because for players that want a more challenging experience and don't want that extra money, it would be nice to have a toggle to turn that off, but that's really cool to have, you know? I think government assistance could definitely be another really cool thing to see added to this, you know, and that could be expanded upon. The more kids you have, it looks at your income and then it chooses how much money you are given. Like something like that, like a system like that would be really cool to implement from the start.
Sebastian is receiving 100 Paralives each week, which helps him with the many expenses that come with taking care of Eli. That's it for today's demo. Right now, Alejandro is working on service outages. If you don't pay your electricity bill, the city is going to cut your access to it until you settle the bill.
I would expect no less. Turn that shit off. They're gonna cut the lights. They're gonna cut everything unless you pay that bill.
There are various additional features we'd like to explore with the billing system in the future. Some examples: receiving a small amount to help when none of your para folks have a job, to help you out a little bit while you find other sources of income.
Yeah, that's pretty much government assistance then. Yeah, I not only want that, but I would love if they were to expand on that, you know, and really break that down into little tiny things, factors. It looks at, you know, your income. I mean, this is of course, I guess, unemployment in a way, but something like this, if you have a job, but it's just a low income job, would be nice too. And it looks at your income and it looks at how many kids you have. It looks at if you're single or divorced or married and all of that stuff. Like a whole system like this, like taxes, would be cool. And I can see there's also taxes mentioned in the next bullet point too.
Paying more taxes so the town can organize more festivals and activities.
Absolutely.
Adding the ability to live on, off the grid, lots which do not consume any electricity or water.
Man, they're really gonna just fully commit to the eco lifestyle thing. And you know what? We live for that. There is no need something like that needs to be an add-on. Something like that can definitely be implemented. Like, yes, there's other features, there's other gameplay that comes with a pack like that. And we saw that with The Sims 4, but these are base things that should be in the base game. I'm sorry, just my opinion. Call me harsh or not, but it's just the truth.
Having events such as power outages during a big storm.
Absolutely.
Showing a graph of the cost of the bills over time.
Yes.
And more sparkles.
Graphs would be nice. Looking at past data would be nice. Also, looking at potential future trends would be nice too, to see like the projected usage of something or the projected cost. I don't know if something like that would be hard to implement, but that would be nice to see too.
Those are just ideas for now though. Maybe those could be voted in an in-game political system. This will be interesting to explore in updates after the initial release of the game, perhaps. That's it for today's post. Tell us what kind of additional features you would like to see regarding bills, taxes, and energy consumption/generation in the comments below downwards button. Have a great rest of the day.
Wow, guys. I kind of want to just see some of these suggestions. If you get money for kids, maybe you have to give money if you make a para pregnant. Yes! Yes, income tax. Absolutely. This is what I'm saying. It gives the game more depth. It gives it more challenge, and that's something we definitely need. It is too easy in The Sims. I want more realism. I want more factors and variables for, you know, finance, taxes, income, and all that stuff. Government assistance. Give us all the things, you know? Yes, the ability to sign up for income assistance or opt out somehow. Exactly. Because starting out is going to be a challenge. So, you know, having it as an option is still really, really cool. Share your thoughts below on this, guys. This is so intriguing to me. There's a lot of possibilities. A lot can be done with this, and I can't wait to see how this progresses, but that's going to be it for me for now. We've got cars with Life by You. We've got bills, finance systems with Paralives. Lots on the table that we're talking about right now. Share your thoughts on all of these things. And of course, if there's any more news or info, I'll be back as soon as possible. I love you guys. Take care and happy life simming.